Hello,
The guy has
folks.
the move, though.
Welcome back to Mike and Mike. We are delighted that you can take the time out to join us. As usual, please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a brother, tell a sister, tell a mother, tell a father, tell an uncle, everyone. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. On our panel, we have full house again tonight. And our panel, to my immediate right, we got Justin, a.k.a. King Tox.
King Tox.
In the
baby.
house. Baby.
Yeah.
I like that.
Boop, 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 boop. To my far right, we got Angel, a.k.a. Prime Minister Khalees in the house.
Appreciate ya.
Straightforward. You know what's up. We got the big general in the house.
The intelligent.
Out of mercy.
What?
Big peoples in the house.
Yes,
Mr. Mike, a.k.a.
The intelligent investor.
Baby Trump.
The
in the house.
AKA Mr. PIMP.
Oh, Mike, bless so much energy.
I just had that fish, man. That fish.
And last but not least.
Last but
Not least, Mike is in the house.
Yes.
AKA Mega.
Dancing, AKA Dancing Machine, AKA
Listen,
Mr. Hot Feet.
I'm not gonna shoot down no ship though.
What you mean? That wasn't a ship, bro. That was a cigarette boat.
Whatever is
That was a cigarette boat with drugs and guns on it, bro.
Yo, we are conducting treason up in here.
It's
Anyway.
not treason.
It's a little extreme.
It's only treason if it's done against another American.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
like
and there was
Like
Americans
treason.
on the ship.
There was no American on the ship.
Okay,
He was lying.
Anyway, folks, thank you for joining us. We are happy that you can take the time out to spend some time with us. Again, as I said before, feel free. You can be a part of the panel. If you right now we're live, so you can post. If
We're live?
If
Yeah,
yes,
we love.
on
We're
Instagram and we're live on YouTube.
Oh, we're live?
Yes, sir.
Nice. We're moving on up in the world.
We give thanks, you know.
He's hiding. Something is up.
Nah, just I said, we never know we're live. Why, go ahead.
I didn't know we're live. That was pre-recorded. It don't matter to me.
We go live almost every week. Sometimes we skip, sometimes we go live. And I tell you this.
Ah.
Anyway, folks.
Live is live.
If you need to be a part of the panel, you can post right on underneath the live, whether it's on Instagram or whether it's on YouTube. You can post, share your comment. We will see it and we will elaborate on it, and have you joining us. But again,
When they say we're live, you mean we started recording?
we started recording, and we're also on YouTube and we're also on Instagram.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
We've been doing that for the last weeks now.
Oh, I thought everything was pre-recorded. Then you put it out.
Some of it, most of the time, we pre-recorded when we don't go set up our internet services. Like last week, we didn't get to set it up because we were running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, we were. Even Mike was watching it.
Ah, okay.
So now he's like,
Did you read about the JLP?
the who?
Jamaican Labour Party.
Yeah. I was watching it.
You was just watching it?
yeah.
So what is that? That's the third consecutive one?
No, that's the second one.
Yo, there's a
Third.
lady.
That was their third.
The third one?
Yeah, there's a
That's their
lady.
third, right?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a
They're going to form the government.
There's a lady from Jamaica I was reading about too. Really powerful lady, really inspiring, really motivational. She used to be the Miss World or something like that. What's
Oh,
her name?
Lisa Anna.
Yes,
Lisa
that's her name. Smart lady, man. I was like, okay.
So
No.
Those are my friends. They give me a holiday in Jamaica.
They give you
call
a
it
they holler at you?
They call it Tox Day.
they call it tax day.
They give me a holiday. I'm cool with the JLP. It's called
Mike,
Tox Day, National
Since you're
Tox
more
Day.
Like, I notice you're probably more entwined. So with this win, actually, let me ask you this question. So we're gonna take it a little bit out of the U.S. politics, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
that's fine.
go in
Let's talk
some
about the
little
JLP.
international water for a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
So we know that we had our Jamaica. Most of us here are, well, not most of us. Half of us are here are Jamaicans.
Justin is Jamaican.
Who?
Is he?
Justin is
I'm
Jamaican.
from Tivoli Gardens, man.
What Jamaican?
I
Which
just
part
told
of-
you
which-
Tivoli
which-
Gardens.
which part
I'm
of
from
Jamaica?
Tivoli Gardens.
The one of Jamaica Avenue?
No,
or
I'm from
Queens?
Tivoli
From
Gardens in
Tivoli Gardens.
Jamaica.
Honorary.
The one on Queens. Oh, okay.
I'm a top 10 cricket player.
Anyway,
No, but who does he look like, though? So what do him look like?
Who I look like?
Calibuds.
What the white Cali
Mark
Buds?
Golan, right? Look at Mark Golan. Yeah,
Who's Margoin?
Mark Golan, brother.
Who?
The opposition, the leader.
The opposition leader of the JL. Wait, was JLP? What's the other party called?
Golan.
PMP.
The PMP.
Yo, he's the
I look
first-
like the leader of the PMP. I am not the leader of the PMP.
Sure.
Wow.
Yo,
Mark Golding. Wait, he's a Jew?
No, he's not.
Nah, that's bro. I know what that
he
is.
Jamaican?
Yeah,
who he is.
he's
Jamaican.
the
Bro, his name is
opposition
Golding.
leader,
He
You
had,
sure
to, he had to provide his birth certificate just like when Trump did to Barack.
Where was he born at?
Jamaica.
That man ain't Jamaican.
Why he's not?
That man ain't Jamaican.
I'll
I know a little hat when I
I'll
see
definitely
one.
appeal. I
That man ain't. I don't look like that dude. That dude
He
is
should.
ugly.
He provided his birth certificate publicly too.
That's he got a fake one
mean,
just like
The one
Barack.
he make up.
He got a fake one just like Barack.
Are we shaking that from the record?
Here we go.
Yeah, we're shaking that from the record.
Hey, I don't
So
want. I don't want to digress, but Shensia too. She on the dancehall artist of the year, right?
Who?
Cool.
Shensia.
I
Shensia?
like how
Yeah.
you're talking about the ladies and from Jamaica.
Oh, yeah. Something going on with you now. Huh? You started talking about these ladies now lately.
Nah, they're very
Especially
inspiring.
Jamaicans.
Like every Jamaican I know got a ability,
what
a
inspires
special
you?
ability.
What inspires you now?
With who?
With the ladies.
I need to see
Jamaican
this.
ladies.
I need to see this
Because
picture.
they
Sincere.
move people to take action.
They
Remember
what?
your
They
fiance
move
is
people.
watching.
They're
you know,
very
so
influential.
be-
In what way?
Y'all trying to shift the narrative. See what I mean?
What you mean?
Nah, I feel like right now a lot of people going through a lot of stuff, a lot of pressure. We need people who are going to be uplifting and motivating, and I feel like they come through in the clutch every time. So we definitely got. I don't know about all that. So
All right, I need to see this picture, Shensia. What y'all talking about?
You don't know what Shensia look like?
Let me see what she look.
I just trying to get Jamaica his flowers, man.
How you spell that? What is that? Shensia.
It's H-A-E-N-N-A something of that.
It's well deserved. Yeah.
That's what she look like over there.
Let me see.
Justin, I know you know her, man.
You know
Unless you're
Shensia.
under a rock.
Her birthday's coming up too.
Or
She a chin? She a chin?
yeah.
She look like a chin.
Yo,
She
she,
a
Like a
chin?
chin.
she got the
She's
same birthday as me,
Jamaican.
bro. She got the same birthday as me.
No, I don't think she's Chinese.
Oh, she like a chin.
I think she's mixed.
All right.
I think she's mixed.
She a little-
Anyway, so Mike,
She a little too light skinned for me, but she all right.
but you light skin is your type.
I don't like light. I never. What light skin I like? My-
You said it all
Bro,
the
my-
time on the show.
Dude,
that
my
you-
girl is this dark, B.
It doesn't matter because
So-
if she's this
my
dark.
girl
You
is-
said you like light skin.
I don't like light skin. When I ever said I like light
You-
skinned women?
all the time on the show. You like these other Jamaicans.
No, you
Lies
didn't
you
say
tell.
that. I'm saying you like woman.
He
I
like
like
sisters.
woman. I never said
So
no
you
light
You
skin.
know,
generalize
you
and
see,
say like-
I gotta pull up some facts on y'all.
I need to
The
wait. I
episodes
need to
today.
know where I put.
I'm
I
the one
don't.
who editing the stuff.
I need.
right?
I need to know where I said I like light skinned women.
Bro, I'll pull it up. Number
What you
one,
got against
episode
light-skinned
29.
women? Huh? What you got against light
They're
skin
extremely
women?
difficult to deal with.
That's an overgeneralization.
No, it's not. It's facts.
How is
Come on
that?
now.
What you mean?
You paint everybody with a broad brush.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Just like those are all Venezuelans on that boat, they deserve to
You
get
gotta
bumped.
keep You gotta keep the peace, man.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, Mike, since you're kind of entwined with the politics in Jamaica, what's going on now? So
Why you think that?
PMP.
I don't know because based
Man,
on
I'm a Republican, man. I
yeah,
don't-
you're a Republican here, but your heart is still in Jamaica when it comes to the politics. I've experienced that. So my question is this: with Bogart, which is
Congratulations, bro, God.
with
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
Bogart
The
winning,
Right Honorable
Bogart.
Dr. Andrew Holness.
I war.
And-
so
and the
with
win,
him back
third
in
term.
power, you think the country,
Congratulations.
the country is gonna still move in the right direction financially?
You know, I don't know though. I really don't pay
Financially,
attention to
what we seen happening. Number one, number two. No, well, number one. I'm just asking. It's just a statement I'm
No,
making.
you're asking, where did you get that from?
I'm getting it from based on what I analyze.
You
right?
sounding like
So it seems like, based on my even visit the last time and stuff like that, and even talking
You
to
know
people.
who's a great leader?
Who?
Tell him, Justin.
Who's a great who?
Leader.
Donald Trump.
Trump.
Ah, here we go.
Why you make that face?
Anyway, as I said before, what do you think? You think the country? All right, let me rephrase then. By Mr. Bogart, Andrew, Dr. Hollands winning again, do you think Jamaica financial structure are going to improve or it's going to be stagnant?
or decline?
So as I said before, now, I do not reside in Jamaica. I live here in America.
I understand. You have family.
I do
I have
not
family.
follow politics in Jamaica. Whatever the government in Jamaica do does not affect me.
You planning to go back?
Socially,
You planning to go back
financially.
home?
Huh?
You planning to go back to reside back home?
Do I plan on
Yeah.
doing that?
Like when you retire, do you plan on moving back to
When you hit
JA?
80,
You staying
90,
here?
you're planning to go back home?
That's not it's not out of my plans, but that's not within my plans right
It's
now.
not in the
not really-
forefront of
I
your
live
mind.
here. Here's home, you know.
Huh?
It's home. This is home.
This
This is home for now. Okay.
Now, is that a good thing that? 'Cause
Well,
I'm not too
I
keen on
mean,
Jamaican politics.
the
So
thing
is that,
is-
That was a real political
that the
response.
JLP took over. Like, is this a good thing? Like, I'm like, what's their
Look,
their main
so
source of money? Is it
the
tourism?
thing-
Is it agriculture?
I mean,
Is it-
tourism is the key for
All right.
Jamaica survival,
Okay.
right? You have the industrial, such as the backside used to be there as well, and in cooperation with tourism. But
All right.
because of the situation right now, the backside fall apart, so it was more likely reliant on tourism.
Okay.
It fluctuate economy.
Don't listen to Mike. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I keep telling you guys, stop listening to Mike.
What about agriculture?
Okay,
Listen.
let him. You see, now I'm talking. He said he don't know anything about politics. I'm sharing my 2 cents.
I
He
didn't
telling-
say I don't know anything about politics.
You don't know anything about Jamaican politics, right?
Right now,
So
correct.
what I just shared, is it incorrect?
Yes.
Okay, so please correct the table then. Please correct because I'm ignorant then.
Yeah.
So please correct me,
Anything you
sir.
need to know about politics in Jamaica, you have to ask a leakless boss.
Leakless boss.
Swordge. Swordge.
Oh, legalist
Well,
boss.
Swordge is not on
Legalist
the
boss
panel
definitely
right now.
knows.
So it's not on the
Definitely.
panel now. So you enlighten me. Since what I'm talking about is bologna and cheese, you enlighten and take me out of my ignorance.
A bro got bridging, you know?
The boy got virgin. We're not talking about his virgin. We are talking about what you know because I
About
just
Jamaica?
spread propaganda.
I mean, Jamaica is the best place on earth, if you ask me.
It's the best place. I thought here was the best place on earth.
No, I say I reside here.
He
I
said
live
this is home.
here.
He never
This
said
is
it's the
home.
best place.
No, this is home now.
Yo,
This
Mike,
is all-
Mike, Mike,
so
why
here
you-
is not the best place. That
Of course
Mike,
not.
why you keep
I
shifting the
just said
narrative, man?
Jamaica,
You
right?
just-
No,
I
no,
said
no.
Jamaica.
You what?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
So even though you reside
Hands
here,
down.
Jamaica is the best place.
Hands
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Heads down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like I would like to live in Scarsdale, or Greenwich.
You
right?
can.
But I don't live there.
Why you
But
want
you
to live there
can.
for? The property tax is high.
I mean,
Because you're
neighborhood is
amongst the
safe.
rich and the famous.
Neighborhood is safe.
Bro, we're safe here.
100% safe. They got
You're not gonna go to Connecticut or Hollywood.
I know about Hollywood.
Well, they safe down there.
No.
That's
Greenwich-
where all the rich and famous.
Gre-
is.
No,
Greenwich-
Hollywood is not safe.
Greenwich,
Hollywood is
Connecticut.
full of
Pretty much a
pedophiles.
nice place
They
to stay.
said
To live,
the
though.
crime rate is at what 0%.
Where at?
Greenwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Greenwich. That's why. It's one of the richest.
So what about Westchester? Is it same? Isn't it the same thing?
I mean, it depends on where you're going in Westchester.
Yeah, you have like even Scarsdale. You have what's the name place there off?
Scarsdale is different,
Off. I mean that's in a different.
You have to remember,
That's like a
Yonkers
different-
is in Westchester.
Huh?
Yeah, Yonkers is in Westchester. Mount Vernon's in Westchester.
Yeah. So
And-
I would say kind of obviously we're not talking about those areas. We're talking
Yeah.
about areas where going up.
So like
Scarsdale,
upscale areas.
Nyack,
Bronxville.
those
Well,
peaks.
Nyack's Rockland.
Peak skill.
But you figure like here, like Westchester County, the more richer towns is like Bronxville, Scarsdale, Chappaqua, Armonk,
Even Eastchester.
Eastchester. Eastchester
Eastchester,
got,
yeah.
Eastchester's nice.
Well, anyway, so I guess we
Pelham Manor.
Pelham.
we
Can't forget
Pelham
Pelham.
Manor.
Can't forget Pelham.
Briarcliff Manor,
uh
Katona,
So
Yorktown.
one of these days you guys are moving in, right?
No, I'm good in Yonkers, right where I'm at, right in the borderline
You good
of
in
Bronx and
Yonkers?
Yonkers. I'm
You're
good.
not going to Mount Vernon.
I'm good in the hood, bro. I'm always good in the hood. People think I'm police. Nobody bothers me.
Anyway, that's true. So again, I guess you guys,
You moving?
Mr. Mike, you don't have any 2 cents to say.
You going back?
Yeah, as I said, congratulations, the right honorable Dr. Andrew Holness.
Where do you
Like,
see the country moving forward towards?
Where do I see? I mean, I hope for the best, As I said, I don't reside in Jamaica, so I really don't know.
Can't
So,
reach
So I don't really pay attention to what goes on in Jamaica.
Based on your own observation, though.
Huh?
Based on your own
Things are
observation.
good. Where crime is concerned, they're doing a lot better,
Okay.
That's important to the development of the country, because then you it's attracted to investors, and when
Yeah.
investors come
Right.
in,
It's a lot
there's
more
more
attractive
job-
for tourism.
yeah,
too.
The
more
tourism,
jobs
right.
available.
So
and
it's not
that's
as
about
wild as it used to be, like in the 70s,
Yeah,
80s,
like-
90s. It calmed down a lot.
Government ain't playing that right now. No, it's like the government in Venezuela.
Huh? The government in Venezuela, a bunch of communists. Over.
It's Venezuela, right?
What?
That's what's his name. That's,
Where they build that
Maduro.
prison.
Yeah, it's Venezuela.
No,
Yeah,
what's the one
that's-
that
that's how they doing
Bukele's
it now.
at? Which one is that?
Which one?
Yeah, El Salvador, Bukele.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the question
yeah.
is then,
Strong hand on
you
that.
know that there's corruption in government right across the board, whether it's here.
You
or
can't stop that.
Yeah,
Okay,
it doesn't
so
matter. That's gonna happen
Do
everywhere.
you
I
see?
have no problem with that.
You don't have no problem with corruption.
No, I have no
Why you
problem
don't have
with
a
that.
problem with corruption?
This is what it is,
What you
We
mean?
know it is what it is, but
Fast
the
practice.
fact the fact that you don't have any problem with
Yeah,
it,
but
what is your
I don't think-
basis why you don't have problem with something that is going contrary to
Robbing the
what
people,
the law is
robbing the
supposed to
people,
be?
robbing the constituents.
robbing your family, my
Aye.
family, yourself,
So
or whoever.
let me say this, right?
Yeah.
So ain't no politician, whether here in America or Jamaica, anywhere in the world, gonna make your life better. You would make your life better.
That is true.
Yes and no. Yes, they assist
I
to
mean-
help you make your life better.
Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. That's a
Yes
trick.
and-
That's
yes
a real
and no.
tricky one.
Mike,
Yes and no.
Go and wait, yeah?
Because I actually see, like, I'm from Belize, of course.
But
and
they do.
I've seen
They may
I've
not-
seen some of the ministers over there build little huts for the residents to start their own business.
Yeah.
Mom and children, they never own a house in their lives, and before you know it, they've been granted a house.
Look at the I think it was 80 not 80 90 94 95 the Queensborough president, where he started building up a community and giving people houses. Well, they're not giving away,
Right.
but he give them where the houses that cost $5 something, and he giving them to them for like $250 $150. Of course, people politicians,
right.
it's minute, meaning it's like almost
It's
a needle in a
it's still
haystack.
significant
But
though.
you have people out there that will help assist you to make your life better.
Right, affordable housing, for example, low unemployment rate, for example.
No, I
mean,
agree.
majority of
some,
them is
some
corrupted,
people
yeah.
benefit, right? Some people benefit depending on who is in power, right?
Exactly.
I get that, because now that bro got just win, right? So I get 20 acres of land, you know?
allegedly.
No, you're gonna choke me.
Yeah, it's chicken for the
You
record.
gotta come and defend yourself, man.
right.
Land
come
acres,
and say-
Tony.
Yo, you gotta come
You
and
say,
say,
yeah, I might get 20 acres of land,
yo, you
maybe
gotta hook
more.
me up with Bodog, man.
And the land have a beachfront on it. So
On a beachfront, that
it's
is.
beneficial to him. So
Yeah, increase that one to what?
there you
40,
go.
40, right?
So some people benefit and others don't. That's just the real work, you know?
So you have
Like
this.
everyone is not gonna benefit.
So you have this.
Yeah.
You have this rumor now with Bogart, right? He
The
bought
Prime
this,
Minister of Jamaica.
these school bus
Yeah.
where he pays, I think, one bus for like $2 million, and he told the public that he made.
Doesn't have anything to do with bro God.
Well, I mean, of
doesn't
course,
have
it
anything
was
to do with the
him.
Prime
No?
Minister.
It was him because they got a hold of the invoice, but he spent
No,
money
it's a member
on
of parliament,
these old
but that's
buses.
not, that wasn't bro God.
That was it. But he's a part of Bogart Parliament.
Yeah, I get it.
So these guys spend money like those cheese bus, what we call them in the US.
Yeah.
And they're not new. They're like 5-6 years old.
Yeah, they use,
And
refurbish, whatever it is.
Spend the government in the US, in the Jamaica,
All right.
spend for each bus, they spend some of them $2 million in US. Some of them are $1 million, some of them are $3
Wait,
million.
$2 million on the
Yes,
bus?
each bus.
That sounds like somebody
Wait,
stealing.
That's
$2 million on the
Is
bus?
that $2 million
correct.
American or $2 million
A
Jamaican?
US, I'm talking about.
No, you're not gonna justify
But-
$2 million on the
let's
bus.
$2
do
million.
it.
I could have
No,
said $2
from-
million
dude,
Jamaican.
you wanna
What's
pull
$2
it
million
up?
Jamaican?
From here that you know that's fake news,
Okay,
right?
let me pull this up.
You know
Because
that's
they
fake
expose-
news.
They
That's cap.
expose
That's
it.
cap.
Listen.
That's cap.
Mike a PMP, don't listen to him.
What? No, it was US because a lot of people. Listen, a lot of people. Listen, what I'm saying. Hold
Mike,
on.
a school bus, $2
Yes,
million
a
$2
school
million
bus.
school bus?
I
$2 million
thought-
US
listen,
dollars?
When I first saw it, I thought when they said, wait a second. Hold on, man. I don't want to talk. Come for the panel. I'll stop talking in the background. Sure. The thing is, when I saw it first and they said 2 million and something, I said, okay, 2 million Jamaican for a school bus, of course it's worth it. They go and re-emphasize and got the invoice. I don't know where they got it from, but they got the invoice where it started showing that some of the bus they spend about 900,000 for it, 800,000, and some of the bus are 2 million for it, and a million for them. US,
yeah,
not Jamaican dollars.
Yeah, the average school bus costs $175,000.
Correct. But at the same
US.
time, whatever.
This is a used bus.
This is a used bus.
Right. It's even more.
It's even worse, right?
Mind-boggling.
So again, whatever is going on, there's some corruption going on. But anyway,
it's incomprehensible.
This is what was shared on public and on the public. Even when it was on, even was on news at the end of the day. It was on some of the news out there, some international news broadcast network. He was on, and he was on even on this newscast that in Florida. It was on their station as well. I'm not sure any major station like CBSR and what is following up, but this is where it's at now. If this was fake information or whatever the case.
Wait a minute, $1.4 billion. Hold on.
This is not something is made up. This is facts as what's coming out. They spend this amount of money. Matter of fact, even the government that was run again, Mr. Bogart, brought it out and said somebody going to jail because of this hypocrisy and what they are doing. How in the world they're spending so much money on these used bus? Of course they're thieving the money. Come on, $2 million for a used school bus? Come on. Of course something is up. And these are probably the loophole they use to whatever. Now, people, let me clean this up. I'm sharing this, and I'm speaking not because I have 1,000% facts. These are what shared I am going by, right? I never see anything that these guys told me that this is what happening. But I'm going by what out there in the news, right? So I am sharing this based on what I've
Fake
news.
news.
So anyway, there we go.
Fake news.
That was the rural school bus program?
Yeah, some program,
news.
and they bought it.
That was the
from
rural
Miami.
school bus program,
Yeah,
right?
they bought it from Miami. All these came from Miami. Anyway, whatever the truth, whatever the facts is, if it is true.
Oh, that was 1.4 billion Jamaican though, because it says here.
How much is that US?
It says here it was said that the government awarded El Hydro Limited there's a J, so I'm assuming that's for Jamaica. Jamaican $1.4 billion contract to import 110 used school buses, and there was a letter from the Trade Board to Transport Minister Darrell Vaz granting approval to El Hydro to import the buses on behalf of the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications, and Transport. So that was 1.4 billion Jamaican. So if you're telling me 2 million,
if you're calculating that, that's probably a couple, maybe 1 or 2 million.
yeah, but that's for 110 buses. So you figure, what did you tell me? It was 160 Jamaican dollars to the American dollar?
157, 159.
Break that down.
All right, so
Break
if you
that down,
figure
please.
1.4 billion Jamaican, and then divide that by 110 buses, that probably comes out to about 2 million Jamaican. But 2 million Jamaican is how much American?
Soji, do the calculation. What's
That's
the
about
number?
what, 100,000? 120,000? More than that?
Like
13,000?
like 12,000. Cause 6,000 is like.
Yeah, because that's what, no, because I just
I mean.
looked. That was on, what was it? What was this? This is Jamaica Glima.
Yeah, you're right. 12,
Jamaica Gleaner,
12,
got
12 and a
.com.
half. 12 and a half. He's absolutely right.
Yeah. So that could have been, I'm like, I'm like, if it's about 2 million Jamaican, that makes
Listen,
it 2
I already
million
say
Jamaican.
it's fake news. I don't know why you guys
Well,
are
that's fake news.
fake news, bro.
And listen, as long as he's not in line with
Nah,
his
it seems like
They paid
certain
$2
things got to be uncovered, though.
Yeah, if they
Certain
paid
things gotta be
$2 million
uncovered,
for a bus, that would be like 34 billion Jamaican
Listen,
dollars.
I am just a messenger, all right?
How
At
long
the
do
end
they
of the
think
day.
those
But
35
either way,
billion.
and you cut it. There's
Alright.
corruption all over the place. Now,
I mean, corruption's inevitable,
that's
especially
true.
in the high levels of
I hear
government. Everybody
people,
knows that.
I mean, I hear people, Jamaicans,
Stop
non-Jamaicans.
trying to bring down Jamaica.
No,
man.
I'm not
We're
trying to.
building
I'm
Jamaica.
from there. What
Po-
are you talking
power.
about?
I mean, shower. This is power, right? Shower.
You want to get shot?
Guess what? Power and shower, we still one. We still one, you know. One
But the funniest thing,
Jamaica.
history was
One
created.
Jamaica.
The history was
Yeah, man,
created.
one Jamaica.
The PNP,
What
right?
history?
Which I saw it with a video. A friend of mine too, who I worked with, posted as well. The
Yeah.
PNP before the labor right them won.
All right.
They were playing their party
Song. Yeah,
song,
yeah.
All right.
and the labor right was dancing with the PNPs.
That never happened before.
No, you crazy.
No,
People
man,
were,
that's been taking
people
place
were dying.
for a couple of years
That's the
now.
dancing
Oh,
that was
damn.
going to happen. People
Wow.
were dying.
No, you're talking about like 25 years ago or something.
I
20
don't
years
think- I don't
ago.
So
think
let
it
me
that-
ask you
I
something.
mean, it's far back, but I don't think he was that.
So let me
far
ask you,
back.
because I'm not too keen on Jamaican politics. Now, is it a better look that the JLP is running the country, or was it a better look that the PNP was running
It
the country?
depends, you know.
It
It depends.
de-
on
it
what,
depends,
If,
I mean-
if you're a Soji, right?
Uh-huh.
Soji, leakless boss,
Yes.
and you got 20 acres of land because the JLP won,
All right.
You're gonna want to support.
it's a good look, right?
So the JLP is more so like Republicans.
Right,
JLP is like
right.
And the PNPs are like Democrats.
Yes.
Correct. yes.
JLP it is.
I know you were going to go there.
Even though I'm a Democrat,
That's-
JLP it
That's
is.
biased.
So
That's
you want
biased.
PNP.
Huh?
You can't go PNP.
I'm not going
Can you
PNP,
put a
bro.
little
If you're
reason?
telling me they're like Democrats, then I
You
already
like
know what it
corruption.
is.
I know. I
I already know what it is. You know,
like-
that means that the PNP is letting Indian people say that, oh, I'm Jamaican. No, you're not. You're Indian.
You're liking corruption. I know.
Huh?
I know. You're good.
What do you mean? No. The PNP is corrupt, obviously.
Just like we're coming back over in the US in a few. So anyway, but I mean, when I look at it, I mean, I hope that moving forward, which when they come back to the US, there's something is gonna hit Jamaica based on some rules what your government and your daddy is about to do. That's gonna hurt about
Trust.
60.
That's your daddy, too.
Oh, you must
Yes, it
be
is.
nuts.
That's your dad. You live here, right?
What?
You live here, right?
No,
That's
my
your
daddy.
daddy.
That's not my daddy.
Ese tu pai.
Mira,
Oh, you guys didn't know I was Spanish, right? Ese tu papá.
cállate.
Ese tu papá. Ese papi Trump.
Anyway, so not just Jamaica alone,
Justice-
the Caribbean islands
Justin
is
said he
gonna-
got your birth paper.
you got my birth paper. The Caribbean is gonna face some turmoil coming up when it comes to labor.
Gosh.
When it comes to labor, and this is what your dad is doing.
It's a very dark dude.
And the funniest thing is that it's not only just his dad. This is a bipartisan. So that means your people, what you don't like, which is the Democrats and the Republicans, are side together. They say, yes, we're gonna run with this. Anyway, I'm gonna bring it home and share what you're going on. But
All
let me
right.
tie it off with international politics
Okay.
first. So
Okay.
I think moving forward, based on what I've experienced and family members I have there and the little experience and so forth, I think the country may move into into a good direction. There's some type of misleading happening still.
What do you
with
call
the
good direction, though? More tourism,
Financial
more
structure.
jobs,
more
is it
jobs,
gonna be
more
more-
development,
more opportunities.
more infrastructure development.
All right, so is it going to be more so where the money's going to be coming from tourism? Is it be coming from agriculture? Is it going to be coming from like what you were telling me before with the penny a pound, with the dirt and all that?
No, I think it's more
Or
of
penny a ton, what it was called?
I think it's more of tourism as well as businesses is going to be developing. I think that's the circle what has been open
Y'all
right
tourism
now.
booming
So
right
tourism
now.
and
Right?
commerce,
For
basically.
for the inland, which is infrastructures to start developing.
Okay.
I think they are bringing in third-party countries such as original China, what they usually do, allowing China to come in to help developing. I don't know what type
So
of
the,
back end.
the country being developed is not the issue, you know. The issue is the people at the bottom, right? Or we call
Yeah.
them poor people.
Yeah.
They're not benefiting. So that's the issue.
People are
You
hurting.
get it?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you have poor people here, and they're not. I mean, we have look how
They
wealthy
live
this
off
country
the
is.
government. They live off the alright, so he just did the comparison, right? The labor right the JLP is Republican
Uh huh.
and
PNP is
like
Democrat.
So who you think would benefit the poor people more? Like
The PNP, most likely.
the PNP, right?
If you're telling
there
me
you
if
go.
it's in comparison to how it is over here,
Right. So if the PNP is
so
going to help
biased.
the poor develop,
yes.
The
Well, yeah,
poorest-
the PNP, because basically, I guess the PNP just give away stuff, probably. I'm assuming.
it's like an handout government. Yeah,
Huh?
they is that like more
Yeah,
like
they
a
want to
handout?
give away stuff and control everybody like little puppets, as opposed to the JLP where they want you to earn your keep. And if you don't earn your keep, you get thrown in the bottomless pit.
you can't
Say
make
it
this
again.
up in a.
Yo,
You
yo.
like monkey see, monkey do.
What do you
Right?
mean,
right,
monkey
right.
see, monkey do?
Now you can't make
Bro,
this up.
I'm very much for free. I'm very much for
Yo.
free enterprise. Don't you want to say? I swim
Yeah,
with
listen,
sharks,
listen.
bro. It's kill or be killed.
This guy is making a clear analysis comparing U.S. politics and Jamaican politics by
No,
name,
so-
Republican
no,
and Democrat.
like
You gotta do your research.
Tony, question. Wouldn't you say that like the Jamaica Labour Party is for the rich and PNP is more so for the poor people?
Yeah.
Average
Yeah,
people.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But at the same time, I mean, you would rather the Labour Party be in power to, I mean, are you for the people, the poor people to uplift?
I'm for everyone, you know. I'm for everyone. But guess what now? Guess what?
I'm not for the poor people, bro.
God help those who help themselves.
We know that.
Some
That's
people
biblical.
can.
That's
Some people
that's
can't help
biblical.
themselves though.
I feel them. That's their problem.
Well, God will step in for that, or use other people to
God
help
help
those
those who
people.
help themselves. You know,
Yes, but I mean, if you in a, that's what Angel said, if you in a predicament,
he
where
said some people can't help
and
themselves.
some people can't help, and this is where God step in to
God
use
help those who
you
help.
and I to help that person.
No, God help those who help
So
themselves.
if they can't
Exactly.
help themselves, how are they gonna help?
might
If
well
they can't help
suffer.
themselves, then they will perish.
Something really wrong with you.
No,
Really.
there isn't. No,
Just
There's not
I
something-
swear,
you
something
don't-
really
That's
wrong
real.
with you.
If they can't help themselves, they will
You
perish.
sound very
They will perish. Do you know why?
See, I'm
very
glad
insensitive.
the
You sound
Most
very
High is not like
insensitive,
your
Justin.
bum.
You sound very insensitive.
What do you mean I'm insensitive? Look, I'm not for
No,
the
he's
poor.
not sensitive.
I'm not
He's
for the
just
poor, and I'm
evil.
poor.
Insensitive,
He's not, no, he's not
uncompassionate,
insensitive. He's just
unempathetic.
evil.
Huh?
That's what it is, just evil.
You know why, right? Because it feels good to do bad things. That's why. Because I'm King Tox. That's why.
I'm gonna get a King Tox lady for you. I set you straight.
I already
Anyway,
have a
let's
King.
take
I
it
already
back.
have a King Tox lady. I call her babe.
No, she's an angel.
Yeah,
She's an angel.
No, she's not.
Yes, she
If
is.
she was an angel, I wouldn't be with her.
Yeah, but naturally, changes must occur. You know, environment will change. What you call it? Structures will go up and stuff like that. So doesn't matter who's in power. Things have to change.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
to change, but it's not changing for the people who are underneath the barrel.
Nothing ever changes for everyone.
But let me ask you something. These people that are
That's
underneath the
the
barrel,
fact.
are they doing anything to better their situation?
Some trying to do something to better the situation, but because of
It's
the
the government.
halo that's
The
over their
government's
head,
supposed to provide
the
opportunities
government
too.
puts,
Yeah, but see when you
they
say
can't do any better.
when you say trying, I don't like the word trying, because it's either you're doing it
Or you're not
or you're
doing
not.
it. Right.
But you have okay. So you're telling me right now, right? When you go to what scenario I can use as an example, metaphor, or you start to do something what you never done before.
Okay.
Somebody teaching you how to do it. Are you trying it to accomplish what the person is doing? I mean, eventually you're gonna start doing it because now you're gonna obtain the skills, whatever the case may be. You're gonna become professional about it.
Well, it's not
But you
necessarily
still have
trying.
to try.
I'm learning.
You're learning, but you're trying to do what what is it? You're trying to do what the pro is doing, right?
Okay.
Because you're not at the pro level yet. So
right.
obviously,
I think you're doing it. You're just not doing it at the same pace.
Well, I mean, there's a process to all that. I mean,
You guys
it's
just
called,
talk nonsense, right?
no, I don't talk
No, you
nonsense.
So
just
what
do
is
it.
it? It's
I
trying.
don't-
The
look,
person.
I don't
We
look.
all have to try.
Yeah, you're
to
absolutely
get somewhere.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily trying. It's not called the trying. It's applying. You have to apply whatever you're gonna do, whatever you have in mind. Obviously, you have an idea. That's the first
You're
thing that
hanging
comes to
around with
mind.
Mike too much.
And then what happens is
Right.
that
You apply.
and then you apply, and then whatever idea you have, now you apply it. You understand? You have
Correct.
theorem,
Yes.
and then you apply it.
I'm in stocks, right?
Okay.
I'm doing stocks. I have to try to make what? $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000. I'm gonna do it, right? I'm gonna do it, but
Okay.
doing it not gonna necessarily get me the money. I'm gonna try to make it because doing it doesn't guarantee me making the $5,000.
No, it doesn't.
Exactly. So I'm gonna try to make that
guess what?
5,000
What
by
if you
applying.
never try?
And
What
you
if
gotta,
you didn't try?
And you got to keep at it.
If I didn't try, I'm not gonna get the
There
5,000.
you
I'm
go.
not doing anything.
Exactly.
There you go.
So,
But that's the point I'm making. Put it in context. Again,
All right.
I have to try to do or to get to where I want to be. Just like the people. If some of them are trying to make a living,
But
they are
some
trying
people
to
are-
get
some
rich,
people are
they are
not,
trying
though.
to make everything.
Some people are not though.
then they-
Yeah, and I agree that there's some people here too. But I'm using the fact that we have people, as what Angel said, people are there that are trying. So what about these people who are trying? We're not talking about the deadbeat ones who are just sitting there and have an handout. It's in here too in the U.S. And I wish some of those things are cut up because you have people that are working hard and these people are sitting back and just putting their hand out and they are healthy. Some of them are healthier than me and you.
Right.
Yeah.
Stronger than me and you. And they just like they don't. Anyway.
They don't
Well,
apply
look,
themselves.
the point
They don't
is-
the
apply
ones that
themselves
I'm
enough.
not okay. So you're not talking about the deadbeats. You're talking about the ones that are trying, putting in work.
Correct.
So guess what? They still got it. They have to continue to put in work.
Yes, they
And
have to. They can't just lay dead.
And they're gonna go through. They're gonna go through downs. They're gonna go before you get up. You're gonna be down.
But they need help too.
No,
they need
they
help.
don't. That's the difference. See, I don't want any help from it. If somebody offers me help, then I'm grateful for it.
If you
I
fall,
don't expect
if you
it.
fall,
I don't need
let me
it.
ask you a question. Not a scenario. If you fall,
If
on
I
the
fall,
floor,
then I'm getting
hold
up.
on. You fall on the floor. You have a problem with your knee.
Okay.
Mike is passing you.
Okay.
Would you like Mike to give you a helping hand to pull you up so you can get back on your 2 feet?
100%.
That would be
yes.
great, but I don't.
But that's the context I'm talking.
No, listen. That would be
That would be
great,
great.
but I do not expect him to. I can fall and bust my ass. Mike will walk right by me. It is not his. He is not obligated to
Yeah,
help
that
me.
mindset, that's a different mindset
He's not
from yours.
obligated, but he's making an effort because he know that you have intent. Or
You got a lot of morals.
Values.
You got a lot of morals.
You have morals, and he's trying to say, you know what?
Yeah.
This guy needs help. He fall, but he didn't fall because he created this. He fall because of certain situation.
Okay.
Let me help him up again and put him back on the feet so he can continue running that race.
That would be nice.
What are you?
That's
But yeah,
not
but you
how-
gotta remember,
get you
that's
guys, man.
Remember, because that's at his own fruition. He does not
But
have to
he's
help
doing
me.
it because the kindness
That's
out
his
of
own
his heart.
volition.
Huh?
Because
That's
he
what-
Yeah, out the
sees
kindness-
something in you
yeah.
that he know
Yeah,
that
out the kindness-
once you get back up,
But out the
you're
kindness
going
of his
to
heart.
run that race.
But out the kindness of his heart. But like I said, he doesn't have to do that. He is not
I
obligated
agree,
to help me.
but he's doing it because he saw something in you that when you get back on that feet, even though you have that ankle problem, you're going to run that race.
Okay.
That's the point I'm making.
But the man's
But
point
you're-
is that he's not expecting it. He'd be
Yeah.
okay if it doesn't
Like,
happen.
see, somebody like me, I don't expect help, bro. Like, I really don't.
Right.
I go through
Let's
it.
move
I
on.
do not
Mike,
expect any help.
All right, so let me ask you a question, right? So
That's
you're-
prerogative,
You're
you know?
trading now, right? You
Yeah.
started trading, you're making money, right? We have a group, right?
right.
Is everyone in the group making money?
Some lose.
So what's the difference?
But
between
here's the
you and
thing.
them?
Here's the thing. Let me even piggyback on and say, so you guide certain people. Say, listen, it's time to move. So you're applying wisdom. You're giving your guideline based on your expertise. And these people did not make that move. And guess what? They suffer.
Yes.
Right? So the same context. You put it in context now. He's helping you up because he saw something in you and he's
Okay.
saying, listen, if I get you back up, I know that you're going to still run this race and you're going to make things better.
All right.
Same thing inside our trading group, right? I'm not going to call him, but you understand where I'm coming from. You make the news based on your wisdom, based on your expertise. They said, no, run this part. They said, no, they're not going to do that. So now they fall in a bucket.
Well, that's what they get for not listening.
Exactly. Exactly my point. But Mike was helping out of the goodness and the kindness of his heart based on his expertise and his skills.
Okay.
But they didn't want to see that. They want to run their own race.
So that means they suffer.
So,
Listen, so Mike placed a trade today, right?
Uh-huh.
I was not in that trade. I was in like a completely different trade.
Okay.
You did that off your own, right?
Right.
What I'm saying is that people who make an effort, will always achieve success.
Yeah, they're really gonna get it. You're not gonna get it immediately, but
trying
you're
is
automatically
making
gonna
an
get
effort.
it.
That's
Do you
a-
thi-
that's
would
a-
you
that's
say
a-
that?
that's-
See, you know what it is? I don't like the word trying.
Mike,
Trying to me is not good
That's a
enough.
broad statement, though.
Like trying, that's not that word trying. That's not good enough. Oh, I'm trying to do. That's like these bum ass dudes on the
Okay,
street.
I
Yo, you
understand.
can help me with $1. Yo, I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to get right, dude. You've been trying to get right for 20 years.
we are drifting from the context. I
Right.
understand the scenario what you're painting,
Okay.
and it is true because you have some people out there that's on the street, homeless or whatever the case may be, and they have opportunities where they can make self better, but they find that they want to choose this path of begging, and then they would use the term, "Oh God, He will help you, bless you. I'm trying to do this," and stuff like that. I understand that scenario. Well, let's put it in context of what I presented before.
Okay.
You have the motivation to move forward and to do,
Right. Yeah, 100%.
what you want to do and to make
Okay.
a life for yourself.
Okay.
You have an obstacle, which is your knee. You're walking down the knee. Your situation is walking down the block. This is how I'm going to bring you money, right?
Okay.
Walking down the block. This is how I'm making the money. Somewhere down the line, you have a slightly medical issue. Boom, your knee. Somewhere down the line, abruptly start acting up.
Okay.
Boom, it caused you to fall. Might know your intention. Might know the type of person really, the type of character person you are.
Okay.
He's coming down the block because he's doing the same thing, and he saw you on the wayside, falling down, and you like, and Mike said, "You know what? Let me give you a helping hand, brother," because he put in his hand out there, knowing that once you get back up on that foot,
Okay.
you're going down that path, and you're not gonna ask him anything more. You just want that help to get back up. And you're gonna start following that path. He's gonna do his thing too, start walking down that path. But you just want to get up.
Okay.
That's all you want to get up, and then you're gonna go that path
okay.
to make you make. That's someone again with the person needs that try, need that help. When if they fall, if they shift, they need that help.
You're absolutely right, but that's not gonna happen. That's not reality, bro. That is not reality.
What do you mean
Nobody
it's not
has to
real?
help you. Nobody has to save you.
I'm not saying anyone has to help you, but I'm saying at the end of the day, we all somewhere down the line need a boost. We need a
Of
help.
course.
We all
It
do.
will be nice.
We all
It
need
will be
that
nice,
boost.
but what it is, yeah, but you have to be self-sufficient.
I
I agree with you 100%.
but I think-
I agree with you
I
100%.
think we gotta
But
lose
you
it.
have to be self-sufficient. You gotta have the mind frame that if somebody helps me, great, but I don't need any help. You gotta have you gotta be laser
as long
focused.
as you're
and you
alive,
gotta do what you gotta do.
You're good.
There are some
Right,
people
that's how I see
that
it.
needs help
Huh?
because of whatever
Yeah, but you have
situation.
to-
Yeah,
they're
if they
in.
need
Yeah.
help, then they need not to be on this planet.
But in order to not be
my
disappointed,
goodness.
in order for them not to set themselves up to be struck down, they have to have a mentality that I'm gonna tough this stuff out, man.
Let me ask you
Do you
something.
ever
If-
need
if
help
it-
in anything?
I
We
need
always-
everything.
We always.
So you're not supposed to be on the planet then, because you just
What
said
you
it.
mean? I need
said
everything.
If
We
anyone
all need help.
needs anything, they're not to
But
be
we're
on
not
the
expecting
planet.
You're
it.
absolutely right.
We're not
So you
expecting
need to
it.
get off then.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can, but where am I going to go?
We're not expecting it.
You're absolutely right. I need every. No,
Yeah,
what I'm saying is that,
contradictional.
yeah, but you got to remember, I need, but I don't expect. There's a lot of stuff I need. I don't. You'll never hear it out my mouth. Why? Because I'm a man. I stand on my own too.
I like
You know
that.
what I'm
I
saying?
like that. That's my mentality too.
That's all it is. That's what I'm saying.
We-
That
we-
is, that is
Mike,
fine. I would
Mike,
run with that.
I'm a
That's
soldier.
fine.
Mike, it's a dog-eat-dog world that we live in.
I
It
understand
really
that
is.
too.
Like it's not. I understand. It's ideal. Like as far as the point of view that you have,
Kumbaya.
that's an ideal
Kumbaya.
view. That's an ideal. Like I said, kumbaya. Xanadu, not so much Fantasyland, but a utopia
That is
doesn't
what it is.
exist.
It doesn't
bro.
exist. It's not the real
It
world.
doesn't exist. The only way it exists if you grind. If you grind and
Right.
grind, and then when you feel like you're about to give up and fall, you gotta grind even harder.
Right again.
I mean,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I agree. As I said before, I mean, we are talking
And then when you do that, then
kind of the
people help
same
you.
thing, but again, I mean, we still need it. Anyway, so let's take this back home. Now,
Okay.
we are seeing what's going on with you guys, with your stepfather, with his dad.
With your daddy, that's
Trump,
your daddy
Trump,
too.
Trump.
Man, I said to bite.
So there's two things happening. Now I'm going to go a little bit back into the Caribbean, but
Okay.
starting from here.
All right.
So now there's a rule which the two parties are agreed to do, which they are taking any company that outsourcing their resources, such as like Microsoft as an example, or any company that does also telemarketing and so forth, that has call centers and different businesses where they outsource in the different countries.
Okay.
The government are going to find them and going to penalize them. Now they have a list, what they
As
gonna
they should.
where they're going to create that is kind of called as the shit list. So once you're on that list, it takes 5 years for you to come off that list.
Good.
And then also you get a $5,000 fine for the first event. If you ignore it, you would be banned to do business in the U.S.
Even better.
So now the problem is that it's kind of great because now you're going to force the company to bring their revenue,
Yeah.
which I didn't like, number one, especially Microsoft, the outsourcing their technical support and other companies, not just Microsoft, other companies. So jobs now would technically come back in home. Here's the other problem now, which Jamaica is going to face a lot, and other Caribbean countries. We have about 60 to 70,000 people are doing in the call centers are there. If this law goes through in the U.S., those call centers would be shut down. And the 60,000 people within the U.S. What's the population again in the U.S.? About 2 million? No, not U.S. In Jamaica, it's about 2 million.
What in Jamaica?
Yeah.
1 million.
What is the
I believe?
population again
1
in
million?
Jamaica? It's about. I think the last time it was. What I understand, it was about 2 million.
It's Soji. Soji knows. What's the population in Jamaica?
I think it's about 2 million or 1.5 or
serious?
something of that sort. But anyway,
what's
once
the
you find out.
population in Jamaica?
So now you
Almost
have
3 million, 2.8 million.
You're nice.
Yeah.
2.8.
2.839
Okay.
2.839 million.
So 60,000, 70,000 people coming out of that. I
All
mean,
right.
we know that is not all the 2 million is also working.
Yeah.
A lot of sufferation is going on as well. So you maybe have, I don't know if I want to use the term 1/3, but you have a good amount of people who are struggling, who are trying to make ends meet, who are not even a part of society when it comes to financial structure. Now you take away these 60, 70,000 people out of work.
60, 70,000 jobs. Okay.
Yeah, it is chaos coming.
Wait, what are you talking about? The call centers?
Yes, because it's about, according to the resource, the information.
And it's not even
about
only Jamaican. It's all.
No, I'm talking about Jamaica alone.
just
This is
Jamaica alone.
Jamaica
But
alone.
I read the news back home in Belize too. Like,
It's affecting all countries. All countries.
All right.
But specifically, we are talking about these islands that's that's going to impact on a great magnitude. Jamaica is one of them. Belize, India, Guyanese, all these going to get impacted.
All right.
So we are. I'm talking. I didn't do any research on those, but for Jamaica, I know it's about 60,000 people, 60 to 70,000
So
people.
don't believe everything you hear, right?
So what you're saying?
Check this out, right?
Uh-huh.
Artificial intelligence, right? AI.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm able to get rid of, let's say, 12,000 jobs and replace it with artificial intelligence, right?
That's extremely cost effective. That is extremely cost effective.
yeah, but that's food coming out of those individuals.
But here's the problem: you are creating.
When I just came to
that's
America,
level-
going
It's a-
through the toll booth.
It's a cold world, Playboy.
When I just came to America, going through the toll booth, you
Right.
have to stop. That someone had that job at each
before
booth.
you got automated, right?
Right.
Mhm.
That's all it is. You know,
But the
things
problem-
and times are changing.
But yeah, we understand it's changing. Now,
We're
if
gonna
you
adjust
taking away,
eventually.
what you're gonna happen if you're taking away jobs where people now cannot. You
I
have
don't
artists-
agree with it, but we have to adjust and adapt. You know.
Yeah, but you have to. This is my thing. What I said before. We have to find a common balance. We have to sit down. These politicians, these people, they're in to look out for themselves. Majority of them, they're in to look out for themselves. Now, my thing is, this is my little 2 cents, and this is what I can't understand. These guys can't foresee. If you're trying to hold on crime and you're trying to hold on poverty, you're trying to hold on this country, make everything to somewhat better.
Right.
You have to look at it from a wider scope. You can't look at it from a tunnel vision. And case in point is this. You take away these jobs and you throw AI in there. People now sitting at home can't get a job. What do you think? Looting, crime rate, robbing, murder, all these things are going to go climb up.
All right. So I just mentioned something, right? The toll booths, right? You used to have like a lot
Clerks,
of people
right.
working at the toll booths,
That easily cut what? That was a couple of thousand jobs
right?
across the country.
Right.
So where are
Since
those
everything's
people? What are they
cashless
doing?
tolling.
What are they doing?
They went and found something
They
else. to do.
seek
There you
other
go.
own.
There you go.
They went and found
That's
something
it.
else.
What do
to
you
do.
mean? They find
That's
something else to do.
They had to go
They
find
had
another
to.
job.
You gotta survive.
Say, for instance, if the post office completely goes out of business,
If-
goes out of business, I get fired. Guess what?
You go
I'm
find
gonna go
another-
work at
okay,
Amazon.
So no, here's the thing. you have. I don't think you guys are looking at it from an actual
Mike.
standpoint. You have 20 million jobs out there, right?
All right.
And you have 340. That's the population of U.S. 340 million people in this. How in the world you gonna use 20 million to compensate for 340 million people out there?
People gonna have
You
start.
have AI take off all these jobs. And you tell me go find another job. AI take off 90% of these jobs. Now you have all these people out there sitting there trying to find a job. You have you, me, Mike, everyone try to compete for this one job, which is technically going on now.
You know-
but now it makes it worse because AI fulfilling those gaps where the company say, all right, I don't need Mike, I don't need you, I don't
Yeah.
need you, I don't need
You know-
you,
you know-
and
you know-
so
you know
forth.
what's the problem?
Now, what do you think is going to happen with the economy and crime?
All right. So
I mean,
I mean, it's gonna
the
jump up,
economy's
but it's
gonna
like
tank.
Precisely my
But,
point.
but listen,
That's the nature of the beast.
But listen to your mentality.
that's
though.
the nature
listen
of the
to your
beast.
mentality.
See, there you go again with the utopia stuff, bro. This is not utopia. This is
but-
not sanity.
But listen to your assessment though. The I believe the problem is that we like to look at the world as half full or half empty, when in fact it's actually refillable. We live in a society where people got to be creative,
and you got to adapt.
innovative.
And you got to
People
adapt.
got to turn entrepreneurs. They got to start inventing stuff, and that's how jobs get created. But people only think that way when our backs are against the wall.
Yeah.
If our backs are
Now,
against the wall,
I don't want to remove what you just
listen,
said. However, I would-
company does this all the time.
what?
All the time.
They
Cut
downsize.
jobs and downsize.
They downsize. Happens all the time.
the
That is
federal
understandable.
the federal
Charlie,
government,
that
the
is
federal
understandable.
government
That
doing
Federal
it now.
government does it all the
So
time.
last year, Meta cut like 10,000 jobs. This year, 11,000. The
Yeah.
Pentagon is planning on cutting 60,000 jobs.
75,000.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And then
Even
people will
more.
find other
Even
work.
more.
And then
Right.
people will
So
find
what
other
do you
work.
think is going to happen to those people?
They'll find other work.
They're gonna try to find a work. They're gonna try to find a work.
Yeah.
But again, if the resource is not there, remember, Mike, looking at it.
There's always OnlyFans.
They got to create an avenue.
All right, it's not for the night.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I got emails. Some dude trying to recruit
But
me
guess
to
what?
be behind a
Guess
chat
what?
box.
Here though, you see
know,
what?
you know, women,
You circle right back. You circle right back to my point.
What?
Now, OnlyFans. We know all what OnlyFans. Isn't that committing crime now?
It's committing a crime.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Isn't that
Nobody's forcing you to subscribe.
It's illegal.
What?
Selling what you're not supposed to be selling on OnlyFans is illegal.
No, listen. You know you could put the podcast and OnlyFans, right?
Yeah,
Really?
OnlyFans is not just for what it is.
Yeah, it's not just nudity.
OnlyFans
no.
wasn't
It's
just made
also
for that. It's just that it
information
got
and
pigeonholed to that.
stuff
But to
like
be
that.
honest, what those girls are doing on there, it's not illegal. They're selling pictures. They're selling videos.
They're selling pictures.
They're selling pictures. They're selling videos.
What part of pictures they're
They're
selling?
selling fantasies.
fantasy.
What?
right.
And
What
what
kind
it
of
is, they're
pictures
not
they selling?
forcing those people to subscribe and pay.
Oh,
And they're not forcing those
Will-
people to
they're
subscribe and
doing
pay
by-
$4.99 a month, $9.99 a month.
willfully.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys know too much.
What do you mean? Look, this is so I've
No,
heard,
seriously,
bro. So I've heard.
Yeah,
I read
no,
a lot.
so if
For
you
example,
Okay.
like
Nobody, look, Shaniki Hernandez is not forcing people to pay $20 a month. So I've heard. That's what she charges.
Soji.
You understand? She's not forcing anybody to pay that.
Soji have a multi-million-dollar company, right?
Right.
Look,
Plumbing, right?
so
If
look,
he
Soji has
starts
an
an
OnlyFans
OnlyFans-
for leakless plumbing. All he's showing how to do is how to fix things. That's
There you
it.
go.
That's
And
all he's
people
doing.
would subscribe to it.
He's like, look, you got flexi
And-
tube, you got PVC pipe. That's all he's doing. He charges them $20 a month.
Oh, they pitching some ideas, Soldier. we
That's
only
an idea right
yo,
there.
we only 5% though.
You're drinking. Oh,
No, it's true. Like people have OnlyFans.
Yeah, it was
who
actually
gives
made
out
for-
information.
I understand what you said because it wasn't really made for that, but it tunnel
Yeah.
vision into that.
It's basically a
aspect.
direct-to-consumer platform, but unfortunately got pigeonholed into the sex workers
Correct.
and so on
I
and so
agree.
forth.
I agree.
But to be honest, look, even something like that, even though I don't necessarily agree with the whole blueprint
Soji,
or
I
format
start
of
OnlyFans, no boss.
OnlyFans was another avenue created. OnlyFans was another
we
avenue
only
created.
5%, man.
You know what I'm saying? To make some money. That's basically what happens when people, like he was saying, when people's back up against the wall, trust me, they'll come up with some ideas to make some bread. Like I said, I dedicated 11 years of my life to the post office. I could lose that job tomorrow.
Yes,
I'll find something else to do.
People are going to push
your
against the
hustling.
wall to be creative,
Yeah.
but how creative can they be if the resources is not there insufficient enough for you and I to be creative?
Then they
Nah,
got to
'cause
get more. Then they got to get more creative.
Creativity is limitless, though. People
Yeah, it really
create
is,
their own
man.
job.
I understand, but remember, you're in a zone. You're in a zone that if you're being creative,
If life is just plush, we
Stop
don't
looking
grow.
for someone else to help you,
if Mike being creative and started selling this bottle, right? And
which
it-
people do.
Rich people do.
And
And
earn
then
more
you
than
come
me and
now
you.
and being creative, but all that you do now, instead of make this cover white, you make it yellow, right?
Yeah.
So people are, oh, that's great, but it's the same thing,
I'm
right?
pretty certain
Then
yellow some people's favorite
Angel
color.
come do the same thing. He make it black, make the
Yeah.
top black,
It's
right?
differentiation.
It's the same thing. So now what happened is that you are putting your the infrastructure in a bind where you're creating these multiple same thing.
Yeah, I know, because the market becomes saturated.
Right, oversaturated.
It becomes
So
oversaturated.
what happened now? You start having failures.
No, what happens when a market becomes saturated, you go somewhere where the market is not saturated.
Where you gonna go?
Then you find another hustle.
You find another planet. That's what you mean to say.
You find another hustle.
So
find
check this
another
out,
hustle.
Mike. All right. So I started a juice company, right? And I didn't know that the orange juice, all the orange juice, right? Maybe Florida Natural,
Tropicana.
You got Florida
Tropicana,
Natural, Tropicana.
you name it.
Simply.
They all make at the same factory, right?
Mm.
Different labels. So you would say that, hey, I would like my orange juice with pulp in it, right? Because some people like the pulp
Some
in the
people
orange
like the
Yeah,
juice,
some
right?
people like pulp.
So you tell that to the manufacturer and you put, okay, Maga Porter orange juice with pulp,
With pulp.
right? Justin like his orange juice sweet, right? Because his
Without
customers
pulp.
like sweet,
Yeah, without pulp.
right? So you say, okay, add more sugar to my orange juice, Justin's orange juice. So all of this come from the same manufacturer. It's not new, it's not different, it's just different label.
It's the spirit of
Cranberry
competition.
juice.
I
Same
get
thing.
I get the point, but I mean, okay, remember, I'm looking on the wide scale of AI intervene, right? So now AI intervene with all of this stuff.
All right.
how far can you take your creativity? Because AI is also ruling out of those ruling those creativity.
It's a good thing, you know.
So what it is, you learn
Technology, it's
how
a
to make.
good
So say,
thing.
if,
We
okay,
just
for
gotta
instance,
be more
It is.
innovative.
AI takes over, right? So you know what you do? If you're a real hustler, if you really want to go out here and get this money, you find a way to make money off the AI. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You-
and then
so
you,
we're basically
you,
have
you
an
also
AI,
we
you have
also
an
we
AI
also
assisted
find out
hustle.
how
You
to
find
cut
a way to
household
make
costs.
money off the AI.
Like
Whatever's making money, you
we
find
cut
a way to
household
make.
costs. Like before I hit a hard patch, I had no idea. I knew how to make pancakes, eggs. Like,
Yo, this, yo. That's the heart of AI working, right?
it is what it is.
You couldn't make pancake, but because of hard times.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't make pancakes to save my life. My mother has to make my pancakes, so I still can't make pancakes. They come out looking all messed up. I can't make pancakes to save my life. I'm not gonna lie.
I go to Dyer. I had no idea I could eat my oxtail rice peas twice. I'm like, yo. So he saw cutting costs. That's just how it goes.
Anyway.
No. All right. So Justin.
Yes.
Those robots, the Elon robots. What did you call them? Optimus Prime, right?
Optimus Prime?
Optimus Prime.
Oh, it's about Transformers.
Nah.
No, you're talking about the robots.
Actual
robots.
I see one serving drinks.
Oh, the Tesla robots.
The
Yo, them Tesla
robots.
robots, they could dance, they could do everything.
Right.
I've seen
so
them, I've seen them.
what Soldier should do now is invest in two of those robots.
And just have them to drive and
Yeah. Hell yes.
Program them.
So she should
and
get
send
two
them to
robots.
work.
You know what I'm saying?
$30,000 each,
Two
right?
robots, buy two more Mercedes,
$1,000
buy
each.
two more
30,000.
Sprinter vans, teach them how to drive, teach them how to do plumbing, all that, so just stay in the
Yeah,
house all day.
yeah.
Not teach them how to drive, but teach them how to do.
Yeah,
plumbing.
you teach them how to
Like
drive,
you-
you teach
you
them how to
pro-
do the plumbing. They bring all the money back, and then he just plugs them back in the wall, and then they've been until the next day.
Yeah,
The ironic part of it is that that's actually become reality.
So
that is
does that
actuality
make
is
soldier life easier? Or does it make it harder?
I mean, listen.
So it's beneficial. So you have to
I never denied that it's not beneficial because
Yeah.
remember, I'm in technology.
right.
Right,
Yeah.
so it's never a situation where, and technology is the one that closing these world, closing out this world.
Yeah.
But I mean that this world is gonna end with technology in advance, right?
See, you're probably. It's funny. You're sitting here complaining, but you're probably a lot better off than all three of us because you actually have the advantage because you're already in the technological
There you
world.
go.
He get introduced first.
You
You
would
have the-
probably
you have
do
the-
better than us
You have the greatest idea how stuff works.
because you already have that
the idea
technological
don't-
But
background.
guess what? You're so stuck on
What?
the negative, the negative,
Right,
the
right,
negative.
right, right.
No, it's not
And-
stuck on the negative. Again, as what you said,
Things are gonna get worse.
No, as what you said, I'm piggyback off your word. I am for everyone to be successful, to also live. You like helping people, right? Exactly. So your objective, which is also my objective, because our minds sync. My thing is this: if I can make this place a better place, where the Joe out there who's struggling,
you start. You have to make yourself a better person.
Exactly. I want to make
True.
a better place for me.
For me to help Joe, I have to be in a certain way where
So
I
stop
can help
thinking
Joe.
about Joe and think about yourself.
But again, I can't because of my characteristics.
choose
I
Joe
have to
who?
think
Joe
about-
Grind? Joe Grind don't need your
I
help,
have to
bro.
think about me and then think about helping Joe because again,
Listen,
my resources.
You
What
don't
I
need
get.
to help Joe now, 'cause as soon as you step out of the house, Joe help himself. So you
That is
don't
true.
need to help Joe.
Right.
You don't gotta help Joe.
But
Nobody likes Joe, bro.
Bro, I think we just gotta be more creative. You see the proverb that says early bird catches the most worm?
Yeah.
It means we just gotta get up earlier because the good worms gonna be gone.
But the metaphor is that you got to do your part.
Yeah.
Right. That's case in
And
point.
you can't ever stop hustling, and you can't.
But we can't have.
And you will
we
never
can't-
be
we can't-
comfortable.
wait, we
Comfort
can't- we
is
can't- we can't
poison.
have people
You will
believe
never be
that
comfortable.
they got to be satisfied with circumstances. Nah, ultimately we have to survive. It's our job to survive. We can't be behind a rock and feel sorry for
Wait
ourselves.
on God to become healthy. Here.
Huh?
Right.
Wait on God to come
No,
and
man,
help
I'm
you.
gonna do my part. God is gonna do His part. Just what you said. God help those who help themselves. So I'm
Yes.
not gonna sit down on my skinny behind and then, oh Father. No, I'm gonna. As long as I am, breath is in me. Those legs and hands and my mind and eyes and ears and mouth and everything can move. I am gonna do my part. Then what I can't reach.
Some of us think we're doing something and really not doing anything. You know that.
Well, this is where
Like what?
people
What
come
does
in
that-
now and apply
what
and
does that
share
mean?
wisdom.
What does that mean?
Like people say they get up and been trying for 20
They're not
years.
doing anything.
They're not doing anything, bro.
See, like I wake up every day and I cause complete chaos. And that's what I look forward to. And that's what I do.
I think
I don't know how
What?
teamwork.
What do you mean?
no, I think
Bro, you have all the tools. All you got to do,
I think we just gotta stay
all
motivated.
you have to do is sit there and you have to
stay
sit
driven.
back and you have to realize that Trump is the greatest president ever.
You just mixed up two different things.
Lead me to that point is that this. So we understand. Huh? Yeah, it's may I watch the time. So we have this thing here with we were discussing a little bit off record before we come live that we have this ship was coming from Venezuela, right? Now the government
They were smuggling drugs.
The US government assumed that this ship was heading to the US and they were coming with some type of a chaotic situation, where they're gonna either start
Yes, they were.
war, crimes, or distribute drugs or whatever case may, and they blow the ship out the water,
Yes.
wipe it off the
Yes.
planet. Now,
They shark food.
at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
that's something inhumane for the government, for the U.S. government to do. Number one is that they don't have any facts of what was on the ship. Number one, they send a drone.
I'm
over
pretty sure
there.
they got some.
How do you
good
know they don't have
intel.
any facts?
I'm pretty sure.
Hold
they
on,
got,
hold on, hold on.
they
hold
got-
on.
We're
they got
talking
some
about the
great
U.S.
intel.
government,
Hold on,
Mike. We're
hold on.
talking about the U.S.
Who told you they
government.
have no facts?
We're talking about the
Anyway,
U.S. government,
Anyway,
Mike.
That is
so
right.
they send out a drone.
Where technology is concerned, they're like 35 years
Here's
ahead
the
of
thing.
us.
Right, and
Here's the thing.
I'm pretty sure.
I share with you earlier on.
All right.
That door is the US, right behind you, Mike. Consider as a door. I am walking from this angle. I am going towards the door, right? Now, you standing up that door looking at me, coming towards you. Automatically, you're probably going to assume that, okay, Mike is coming to say something to me. But by the time I reach here, I deviate and I go where the curtain is at to take up something or to TV at, right? So you already premeditate and presuppose
Right,
in your mind that I'm coming to you,
Right.
when I am not.
Okay, say if he's.
But I'm taking the direction coming towards you. This is what happened with that ship. We don't know exactly. This is in
yeah, but
public water.
that
That's
was-
number one. The ship is heading towards the U.S. It's still in public water. And I can
International.
understand if the ship crossed borderline and in the U.S. territory, and they come and say, listen, you just crossed the line, step out. And they decide not to do, yes, blow them to kingdom come.
Yes.
They're in public water heading towards it. You cannot make any assumption that they still come
can make
towards the
we
US.
can all make
They can deviate and go anywhere around the world
understand
within
that.
same
But
direction.
people develop
You
habits.
just destroy and kill people.
Well, people develop that. If it were an
This is
anomaly
crazy.
and it was an exception, then it would be acceptable. Your assertion right there. But you got to understand, people got propensity, they got tendency, and people create patterns. If every morning for all week from Sunday, you going across the street to get your car, what make you think Friday I'm gonna assume that you're not going there?
That's the problem. You guys love assume too much. This is what's gonna get you guys in damage. If I come to Mike's house or if I go to Mike's job every day and I mail a package going to Canada or wherever, every Friday I do that, and Mike see me, you know what Mike gonna think?
What?
Automatically, I'm mailing this package to Canada, right?
Yes.
And that day I come in. Hold on.
And that's how we play.
That day I come in.
All right.
I am not mailing. I'm just coming to say, Mike, what's up, man? You help
But
me
why
out
you
a lot.
playing like that?
Yeah, but the probability is very low.
You're playing games.
The
playing
probability
You're playing
is very
games.
low.
Because you know damn well that we already know that you have a routine. And then you come that last day, let me mess with them and just say what's
I'm
up.
not messing
No.
up. I'm coming to say, Mike, thank you for
Nah.
helping
We
me
don't want
out
no
with
thank you.
the
Where's your goddamn package to Canada? That's what we want.
Something wrong with you.
No, there's nothing wrong.
But you don't want to with the U.S. government.
This is his life, you know.
What?
So he's telling you, this is what he deals with every day.
Right, but you know what? You want one thing the U.S.
I
government.
can't.
Yo,
He's like I'm fighting a war.
They could have
a war.
went. Okay, so where were they going?
I know somebody. The U.S. government followed them for 9 months. They were shipping stuff in kids' school.
Mike know the government work.
But
I know the government, but that's why I'm so frustrated with it because at the end of the day,
feds got a 99% conviction rate. You know why? They wait. They get all the intel.
Yup.
They don't move in vain.
I can you know what? This is kind of, it's classified. I'm going to say something. But anyway,
man.
He said it's
Anyway.
classified.
it was something I was going to say.
You can't just
but it's
classify
off.
stuff. We
I
don't
just
get to
caught
do that.
myself.
We don't get to
Look,
classify that. You're not
That
spoiling
boat,
secrecy like that.
that boat had Venezuelan gang members, Trenda Aragua, no Americans, and they were smuggling drugs.
I'm pretty sure they knew him from when they took
according
off.
to the news, if I'm not mistaken, folks, you also could do some research, but according to the news, which
CNN.
I share with him earlier on, the government also commit treason because there was also a U.S. member, a U.S. citizen was on that boat.
Why was he on that boat with all those
I
Venezuelans?
have no idea what you're asking me
Because
for.
he was up to no good.
He was coming back to the U.S.
Exactly. Come back with Trenda Aragua.
He hitchhiking.
So he was plotting against with these guys. To come
Yes,
back
he
to the US
was.
to do.
And they were bringing drugs.
Anyway, folks, it's about that time. Anyway,
Now they're shark food.
Sitting here with these guys, you're gonna go bizarre. Anyway,
Berserk.
for what I would say as usual, based on our discussion today, and there's stuff what we talked about, Mr. Tox,
Yes.
can you give your final piece, your final thoughts?
Okay, let me see. My final thoughts, as usual. Well, like I was saying, my final thoughts are a little different from what Prime Minister Khaleesi let me know that they had a official. I think they're going to change the name from Department of Defense to Department of War or the War Department. What that indicates to me is that most likely the United States might be going into a world war. Okay?
World War III.
World War
much.
III. I guess I'm 50-50 on that.
I don't think that's gonna happen though, but
Oh my God, I'm hoping it's not happening, but the fact that they're changing the name from Department of Defense to War Department, because the last time it was called the War Department was when we were in World War II. And then the name was changed to DOD or whatever. Like I said, I'm 50-50 on that. Like I said, I've told you before, I feel the United States needs to isolate themselves from everybody else in the world. Not forever. Just until they can get right as far as the infrastructure, economics, we completely need to isolate ourselves just so we can regroup, because everything really is getting out of control. Like you said, Russia, India, China,
Japan,
they're all forming together. These are all the BRICS dollars, guys. If the BRICS dollar comes into fruition, that's going to be 55 American dollars to one BRICS dollar. That's going to completely tank our economy. So I can understand why we're going into a war. Because if we don't go into a war, then we're really going to the economy's really going to end up tanking. That's my own But like I said, I'm not worried about it. I'm embracing it. I'm preparing for it. Whatever happens, happens. That means if this turns into a lawless land, then I'm going to be the biggest criminal they'll ever see in the world. But that's what I do.
you
I
just
adapt.
couldn't leave it out, right?
No, but it's not that, because I adapt. I'm not going to sit here and, I wish it wasn't like this.
Right,
I'm just going to adapt.
You're gonna adapt to become a
I'm just
criminal.
gonna adapt.
Yeah.
Why you can adapt to
I will be
become-
straight Mad Max beyond Thunderdome with an eye patch, a mohawk.
It's
and
survival instinct.
Why you didn't adapt to create some type of a new AI to do something?
What you mean?
constructive?
Because I don't want to do that.
You see,
I don't want to do that.
Anyway.
I want to destroy. That's what I want to do.
Angel.
King Tox.
You know, I think just keeping a positive attitude, because I believe
Yeah.
now, I strongly believe that we can't just go ahead and try to predict the outcome of everything. Cause we try to predict the outcome of everything, all we're gonna do is overwhelm ourselves. There's a stark difference between actuality and reality. A lot of times our reality.
Preach it, sir.
Right.
Preach it.
A lot
Preach
of times our reality.
Why, Angel?
Because our
Why?
Our reality is tough. That's a given.
Actuality's a made-up word.
No, it's not.
It's a real word. Notice that every time we think that stuff is going to be the end of the world, something's open up. Some divine intervention, some family member, some friend, somebody come through. Some opportunity presents itself. So we can't lose that layer of comfort.
He don't want to open up his third eye. I mean,
We should.
he should, yeah.
100%.
Excuse me, bro. My pineal gland. Your pineal gland is blocked, not mine.
So,
I know exactly what I'm talking
my
about.
message is: don't try to predict everything. Don't look at stuff as the end of the world.
No,
'Cause
look
once you
at
start
him when
doing
you're
that,
talking.
And there's
Look
no
at
such
him when
word.
you're talking.
There's no such word as actuality.
it's a real
Thank
word.
you.
It's a real word.
No, it's not. Don't encourage him, Angel. Please don't encourage him.
But you got to understand. The thing is that if people lose their jobs, life is going to be hard. But notice they always get to the other side of that. I know a lot of people with a lot of testimonials where they don't been through hard, tough, trying times. They couldn't foresee that happening, but they got past that hump. Because there's a difference to reality and actuality, how things are gonna turn out. Don't try to predict. Don't try to predict everything. Can you overwhelm yourself?
I mean, preach.
That's
preach.
not a real word.
That's what you
I
get
hate that.
anxiety.
That's not a real world. Look, there's only one thing I want to do just like Marga Porter. I want to know how he dances. I want to dance just like Marga Porter.
You wanna dance like
Marga Porter's a dancing
The man's
machine.
bad. The man bad. The man bad.
All right, I mean, a bad man, a signal they playing, whatever he was doing, heel it, toe, whatever. I want to dance like Marga Porter.
Mike?
Yeah, man. As I always say, don't listen to Michael Porter. Yeah, you have to adapt and adjust, Embrace changes.
The same thing.
Embrace
It's a
changes.
real word.
It's not a real world. Not a real world.
Yeah, things will change, and things will change. Just embrace it. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, folks,
I like that. Things will change. Just embrace it.
things is
Yeah.
going to change.
Don't go
And
against the
things,
grain too much.
you have to embrace it. My 2 cents is this. I think, as usual, they always claim that I'm the hail, the sky is falling, but I live in actuality. And
100%.
there is
Why you get him started, man? Why?
there is a mess and a serious mess
Feel like
is
I'm
coming.
taking him
Now,
on.
Say that again.
I said there's a serious mess is coming.
Okay.
Mess in sense of wars. I don't believe there's going to be a nuclear war, but I'm coming also from a biblical standpoint because the Bible mentioned that there's going to be rumors of wars and wars and wars, which is about to happen.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, at the end of the day,
Since I was a lad, right? They've been saying, the world is coming to a end. The world is coming to an end. The world is coming to an end. The world is
things
coming.
doesn't happen overnight. I mean, God knows what He's doing. At the end, I can't tell you what is what and when it's going to happen, whatever the case is. But my thing is this.
I heard God takes care of his people.
Huh?
I heard God takes care of his people.
He take care of His people. He take care of His own. So you better jump on the bandwagon.
Right. So why would he let us perish?
Well, He's not gonna let you perish. He gonna, for those who are in His corner, He's gonna save them biblically, based on what
I know that. I'm God's favorite. I know.
Anyway, so my thing is this: financially, economically, where we see these things are going, with Trump in power, a lot of people think they were gonna be doing better off right now. I mean, the rich are pretty much better off in so far, but us here. I can speak for myself. I don't know about these rich
Thank you.
guys.
Speak for yourself.
I don't know about these rich guys, but for me, myself, I am not in where I want to be financially. And there's more coming. A lot of these people who voted for Trump, what happened now? I mean, where's the money you're making? What's going on? Your pocket should be full with dough. Apparently, that's not the case. But anyway, that's a different story. My thing is stay focused, do what you can. Start saving up, putting things together, put things in place, be creative. I mean, that's what we talked about. If you're going to bind, you're going to have to be, AI is coming. It's not going away. Technology is coming.
That's inevitable.
It's not going away.
Mike, AI is not new.
It's not new, but it's more prevalent. It's more potent. It's more stronger.
So people got to adapt.
So you got
Learn how to adapt and learn how to make money off of AI.
Mommy and daddy is going to have problems, right? The mid-age where you're talking about 35 and up is going to have problems. The people are most going to success within this adaptation.
You're trying to wrap things up, man.
I'm trying, but you just interrupt me to shift.
It's something new. Stop trying to fool people,
It's not trying to. There's nothing new under the sun. Put it this way. But things evolve to a different heights, right? You agree? Okay.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Stay in tune. Do your research, make plans, and stay on the line. Again, as what we always say, please share, like, and subscribe. Please share, like, and subscribe. We still continue our show, our Saturday night show, and everything else. We are bringing in other artists to interview as well. Like yesterday, what you saw. We're doing big things at the garage. We're even gonna bring in Mr. Trump soon.
Exactly. Big
We
things
are
are going.
to bring in Mr.
Trump is the greatest president ever.
He's the greatest dictator.
He's the greatest president ever.
He can't beat Chang Wang who now. But anyway, have a good night. Peace out.
Peace.